Where'd he go?
I don't know. What's up, man?
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Right on. Did you have a good 4th?
No.
No?
No, don't like it.
Oh? Too loud? 20 fireworks?
What was that supposed to mean? Alright.
Alright, man.
I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions.
You don't have any.
I've written them down. I've written them down.
Can I see?
There they are. So I've written them,
Okay.
and they're very good questions. And I think what we should do is start off basically with who you are. It says Mark.
Yes. That's my name.
Yes. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. How are you, Mark?
I'm good.
Do you have a last name?
It's not written.
Of course it's written. I just wanted to know if you knew what your last name
I
was.
know what my last name is.
Okay.
You want to know what it
This
is?
is the part where you say your last name.
Oh, right. Okay. It's
Act
Cordum.
like a professional.
Okay. Cordum.
Cordum. Mark Cordum.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool name. All right, Mark Cordum. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
What do you want to know?
Oh, just the basics. Let's start with. It says here. It says here that you're a funny person. What's it like
At times.
bringing joy to people's miserable lives?
It's more of a way to like let stuff inside of me out, and less about making other people laugh.
Could you make me laugh right now? That's funny. I just want to write that one down.
It's good.
That's a good one. Don't give in. Question number 2. Earlier in the green room, when you were getting ready to come out onto my illustrious show, I noticed that you were wearing different pants. They were jeans.
Today?
Yes, today.
Yeah, right.
They were jeans, but they had rips in them.
Uh-huh.
So, what's it like shopping at the ripped jeans store?
It's a good store.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they don't just sell ripped jeans. They also sell lots of other different types of clothing.
Mm-hmm.
But a specific type of jean that they have is ripped.
Okay. When they're on sale?
They're never on sale.
They're never on
No.
sale. Okay. So basically, if I want them, I have to pay full price.
Mm.
Could you technically call that a rip-off? Straight up question.
Right. No. I mean, I see what you're trying to do there, but like, no.
So I have to pay full price.
Correct.
Okay. That's a good question. This is going very well, by the way. How do you feel that this is going?
I'm having fun.
Do you see my fern?
That's a nice friend.
It's a great fern. Okay. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where did you grow up?
Like here? Like where? Like where?
On Earth. I guess we could start big,
Okay.
get smaller.
I was born on Earth.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Grew up there all my life.
Grew up on Earth all your life. That's good. Have you ever seen a UFO?
Yeah,
Do you know what UFO stands for?
I bet you do.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I only
No,
ask
I
the
don't know.
questions.
I don't know.
Okay. Have you ever gone to school?
I try to.
Mm-hmm. Did you learn your alphabet?
I have.
Oh no. Usually have a guy to do this. Oh. Almost lost the fern.
But yeah, I learned my alphabet.
You learned your alphabet.
Mhm.
That's good. If I said LOL, what would that mean?
I'm not sure if you mean something different than the normal. Do you know?
I think it means laugh out loud.
Oh,
How about ROFL? Do you know what that one
I do.
means? What's that mean?
rolling on the floor laughing.
Okay. I'm trying to be more hip in my daily
You're
life.
trying to.
Trying to be.
Yeah.
Not not succeeding wholeheartedly. Who am I kidding? I'm awesome. But ROFL, I say it all the time. What does BMB mean? BMB? TUF?
What?
HAO? Not ringing a
I
bell?
don't know these.
Didn't learn alphabet. So, it says here that you always tell the truth. How does it feel to be a liar?
Well, it does help.
Which part? The truth?
Yeah.
Or the lie?
Both.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Let's see, what else could we talk about? Do you read?
I do read.
What was the last thing you read?
The last thing I read was The Political World.
The Political World? What's that about? Like
It's
a circus? What is that
It's
about?
about just the world with
Yeah.
politics and
Sounds,
how, yeah.
sounds boring. So, when you were reading this boring book, is it a book? How many pictures were in it?
Like, maybe 100,
100 pictures?
200.
Were there more pictures than words?
I mean, I don't read picture books, but
No one does. You look at them. No one reads them.
okay, I don't look at picture books because that's I'm not 5, but it did have a lot of pictures and
Yeah.
descriptions.
Okay, that's good. I read a book recently. It was about light bulbs, and I told people that what I was reading, it was like light reading, and they didn't understand what I was saying. Do you understand that joke? Where could that joke go if you were the king of the world?
It could go in the trash.
In the trash? Okay. Hypersensitive. Very good. I think this is very, very good.
This is good. Yeah.
Most people would say that the Marvel movies are the most popular movies of all time, at least in the past 10 years. If you were a part of the Marvel movies, what do you think would be your role, and how would you, come about it? How would you develop that character?
If I was a superhero, what would I be?
In the
What would
Marvel
I do?
movies. In the Marvel movies, yeah.
Or just in general, right?
Well, you could be in general. I don't think there are. I don't know.
So I'd
I'm
probably
still-
be, what's his name? Big guy. Break stuff.
break stuff.
Break stuff. Big green guy.
Green Lantern.
Hulk. The Hulk.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk guy. Whatever his name. Hulk. The Hulk. You know what I mean.
The Fern. I think that's his real name. I heard that.
I don't know.
I think it's the Incredible
I know he's a
Fern.
big green guy with black hair.
Yeah, if you get down to the roots, it's dark.
He's big and green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What does he do? What's his role in the?
I think he breaks stuff and like helps people, but he has anger issues.
So he breaks things. Like, what does he break?
Yeah.
Does he break? There you go. Does he break things like the way that, someone might break their word? Is that what he breaks? Does he break his word?
No.
Okay. All right.
Do you think he does?
Well, I don't know. Does he speak?
He can.
If you can't speak, then you can't break your word. It's like literally impossible.
He could write something.
But those are words like on a paper. I don't know if would he rip up the paper? What does he do? Does he like sign contracts and then rip them up? What does he
Maybe,
do?
I don't know.
But you're the character, right? So tell me more
Okay,
about
if I was
your
a character,
process.
yeah, I do it all. I do it all.
So you would like sign a contract and then just rip it up
Mm-hmm.
and then throw it away
Right.
in the garbage at the end of the earth.
Or how those other jokes and light bulbs went.
That's good. That's a good one. That's a good one. Redeemed himself, it says. Okay. If you were given one opportunity to do something good for me, what would it be?
I'd probably enroll and probably enroll you in some interviewer classes.
Interviewer classes.
Yeah, so you just kind of get to know how it works.
Get to the. I went to interviewer school. I went there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have interviewed for so many jobs. I am so good at it at this point. I must have interviewed 6,000 times this past week. Not an exaggeration, by the way. Not at all. Exaggeration goes over his head. So, one last question.
Mm-hmm.
If you could tell me more about your lemon tree and, you know, what it does. I understand that you have a lemon tree outside your house.
That's correct.
But for whatever reason, it's growing apples. So, to me that sounds bizarre. Can you explain that?
I think you're mixing it up a little bit. I do have a lemon tree.
Mm-hmm.
The lemon tree is fine. It is growing lemons,
Mhm.
as it's supposed to do,
Mm-hmm.
but they're being taken by other people.
That they're paying for it?
No,
No.
not paying for it. They're stealing my lemons.
They're stealing your lemons?
Yeah.
Have you filed a report with the Better Business Bureau?
My acquaintances have said to me that it wasn't worth it. That it wasn't a big deal.
Sounds serious.
They're lemons. The tree will grow more.
Yes. What about the apples?
The apples are in the grocery store where they belong.
In a tree.
In a basket.
Isn't that kind of like inefficient that apples
Yeah.
would grow on a tree in a grocery store?
Mhm.
Usually when I go to, I don't know what kind of grocery store you go to, but usually when I go to a grocery store, most of the apples are on a stand. How can you explain that? Do you have the phone number of the grocer? Maybe we could give them a call, ask them about their tree growing policy.
I mean, what if they wanted to be like eco-friendly and didn't want to like waste trees and put it in like boxes?
So did they build the building around a tree?
I think
Is
so.
that what they did?
A couple trees actually.
A couple?
Yeah.
Okay, that's smart. Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
How'd you get started with this?
With what?
This your job,
My job.
interviewing people.
I'd have to say, my time that I spent canoeing down the Amazon kind of brought the idea to me. As I was.
And what idea was that?
What idea? Oh,
Yeah.
of interviewing.
Uh-huh.
As I was on the Amazon, there were a number of different people along the way, and they would always ask me questions, and they would always seemingly want to know what I was doing. And as I was, canoeing down the way, I noticed that I had a real gift for gab, and I would try to bring that a gift
Gab?
for gab, GFG. Right? I feel like these letters are just giving you trouble. Right now.
I think so.
That's okay. We can talk about it. I have a whole
Did
list
you learn
of...
them in the Amazon?
Oh, no. I did not learn it from the Amazon. but I learned it when I went to school in Liechtenstein when I was about 6. And when I was in school at Liechtenstein, it was Liechtenstein LU. That was when I fully embraced the gift of gab.
It's really interesting.
But that was GOG?
Okay, well, I guess I just wanted to ask you a few more questions. How professional were you gonna make the interviewing people? Like,
How professional?
What's your purpose?
My purpose.
In like with this, for example.
My purpose in this?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose to try to get to the root of the of your life, your life,
My life.
and to figure out what makes you tick.
Okay, well, hasn't happened. I haven't said anything about it. So
We're still working on the alphabet.
I guess this has been extremely productive.
I feel like it's been very productive. I think this is a great first start. Hold on a second. Hold on. Yo, yeah. Oh my god. Isn't that wonderful? My sister just had a
I don't
baby.
really care.
It was such a big baby too. It's a big baby. Big, huge baby. A baby that's so big.
Alright.
It was a big baby. Reminds me of someone I know. Anyway, do you have anything else to... Anyway, do you have anything else to... Anyway, do you have anything else that you want to add to this interview? Oh, I have some tissue in case you need it.
Yeah, I could just...
Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's Angel Soft, by the way.
It feels it.
I once
I
went
did
to
have
the
one
store.
question.
Oh, yeah.
Not that this has anything to do with me, but like, how much did that baby weigh?
Yeah, 10 stone.
I'm sorry?
Stone? 10 stone?
I don't know what this is.
Oh, stone is a unit of weight that people
In
who
the
are...
Amazon?
In United Kingdom, they use it.
Mm.
They use it. I don't actually know what it means. I just hear people say it. They're like, how much is this and that? Oh, that's about 10 stone. And
Well, if you don't know what stone is, then how can you actually know how much it was?
Oh, well, people do this all the time. People say things all the time, and they have no idea what
It's
they're talking
estimated.
about. I wouldn't even call it that. That's giving too much credit.
It's like
I
how many
think
pounds do you think?
LBs, yeah. Probably 600, give or take. 600.
That's a really big baby.
It's a big baby. Yeah, yeah. 2 tons. I don't know. I'm really not good with conversion. Like my friend actually called me the other day. He was like in New York City, right? And we're obviously in Los Angeles. And so my friend called me and was like, "Hey, it's 10:30 here. It's probably like 8:15 where you are." You know, that's my problem, you know? Like he was just doing his best to tell time. I'm just doing my best to listen for the letters. And, you know, we can work on those too. If you need help. LOL, SMH, you know, those things, right? You know, there's probably some other, I don't know what they call those, acrimonians, something,
I do have to.
VODs, CFC, CODs, COPs, any other things that you would want to know. I hear people talking very loudly outside. Almost like an unstoppable rebel force that's outside my door. Should we do something about that?
We should.
Okay, that sounds good. Thanks. That was a really...
Is there any way
That I
Okay.
can scoot in?
that you can scoot in a little bit more?
Yeah. The tripod is also wonky.
It's janky, the tripod.
I have a better tripod at home.
Really wonky.
I have a better tripod at home.
Great. Should I alert the local news station?